All right. Hello, guys. Welcome to Interviews with Straight White Men with Christopher Shin. Guys, welcome. Welcome, Danny McGinlay, ladies and gentlemen. Danny McGinlay.
Straight, white, male.
Fuck, you're killing it, baby.
Yeah, man. Everything's
Would
going
be nice. Yeah.
well. The great thing about being a straight white male is all the other straight white males share stuff with us. So whenever Trump or Biden wins something, I get an equal amount.
There's some group chats that us ethnics aren't aware of.
You got no idea.
I mean? The porno boys.
How lovely they all are when we're amongst our own.
Yeah, fuck yeah. It's just talking about, white collar crime and
we just share it all.
Hating ethnics,
yes.
Fucking chinks are the worst.
Then I go out and I pretend to be working. I have to leave that room and pretend to be working class, even though I'm on the take.
Welcome to another episode of No Cuts, ladies and gentlemen. Danny, you want to talk about yourself real quick? How long have you been doing comedy for? And
24 years we're coming up to now.
Fuck, you'd think you'd be better. 24, fuck. All right, fair enough.
It's not about the destination, it's the journey. And here I am, talking to you in Perth. It's going well.
We're back, baby. Yeah, great. 24 years.
24 years,
yeah.
straight out of high school.
What year did you start? 2000?
2001, yeah.
2001,
so
wow.
But early 2001, so yeah, roughly. I'm rounding up.
Fucking A. No, good on you, mate. All right, this is a general question that we ask most comics. Most people, do you watch stand-up at all?
Not as much as I should, because you do learn stuff and you get inspired when you do watch it. But I can't. When I'm watching TV, you want to sort of switch off and not have to think it. And you go into analytical mode. You're there watching them.
Right, that's it. Like a lot of the comics say that they'll watch like a really good comedian, and if something funny happens, instead of laughing, they'll be like, "Oh, that was really well written."
Yeah. You ever watch Ange Postecoglou watching soccer? He's just sort of scowling the whole time.
Yeah,
going,
right.
Yeah,
the joy's taken out of the game. I feel like that's very similar to like most jobs though. Once you start, once it becomes a job, some of the passion and joy gets sucked away.
Yeah.
Which is not something that most comedy fan wants to hear, but fair enough. It's a job.
It's like when you see people play comedians on TV and they get it wrong. They get like certain things wrong. Even Seinfeld did that. Remember the Seinfeld episode where he was on the Tonight Show and he had written a bit at the airport and he was going to try it, and then like the chambermaid at the hotel threw it out. And I'm like, why would you try a bit on the Tonight Show,
you
Jerry?
never try a bit on
know that that's bullshit.
Yeah, fair enough. You try that somewhere else at an open mic, at the Gong Show, and then bring it to David. All right. Anyway. All right. So then, what do you find? What's the last thing that made you chuckle? What's the last thing that gave you a good?
Mate, I gigged with you last night. You were very funny.
Oh, thank you.
I do actually laugh
that.
at comedy. Laughed as a form of communication and stuff. I'll tell you the last great show I saw. I saw Taylor Tomlinson when she toured Australia.
Oh yeah.
And her show was fantastic. It was genuinely. She is such a good jokesmith. Yeah, she's amazing.
I haven't seen too much of her, if I'm being
honest.
honest.
I recommend. Yeah, she's got a couple. It's out on Netflix now. That show.
Great.
Called Have It All. Great show.
Outside of comedy, though, what's made you laugh recently?
You laugh more at your dickhead mates than anything else. And and actually,
if I see a fat kid falling over, fuck, I'm there. You know what I mean? Give me some popcorn. Fuck, I'm there for it.
Actually, yeah.
Old guy break a hip. Great.
Do you know what it is? It's when a civilian, a muggle, a non-comedian says something cruel because you're not expecting it. We're always horrible to each other. So I'm assistant coach of my kids' footy team, and me and the coach and the general manager sat down.
You do look like an assistant coach of a kids' footy team.
Damn straight, mate. And all like the main coach, he does tactics. All I do is yell. Yeah, I'm there is just go, I believe in you.
Yeah, you're the hype man.
I'm the hype man and a bit of aggression, and but we had to list great things about all the kids because everyone gets an award these days.
And so the coaches had to do this?
The match committee sat down and did this, and there's one kid we all hate. He's a bit of no, and I'll just say it, no. And it got to it was like, what can we say is really good about him? And the general manager, who's the nicest guy in the world, he's a professional teacher, and he just went, how about we give him an award going, there's not enough Ritalin on earth to make you behave, you little fuck.
Oh, I mean, look, that could be the signs of a great footy player.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like Jordan De Goey, could you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can see him being that child.
Yes. Except with a lot more skill.
Yeah. And probably more Ritalin, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, but Jordan.
Yeah, he takes it a different way.
Has anyone snorted Ritalin? It must have happened.
Look, I'm sure people have snorted Ritalin.
Yeah, go on.
You know what I
Give
mean?
us a call if you've snorted Ritalin.
All right, great. What about this? Do you have what's your most memorable crowd interaction you've ever had? I'm talking off stage here. Anything ever happened? What's something that someone's come to say to you? Neither can be good, can be fucking terrible. But just have something memorable that sticks with you.
I'll tell you what, I did a... they got me in to do audience warm-up of The Voice once.
Audience warm-up is a tough
It is a
gig
very...
as it is.
especially for a show like that.
Why don't you
singing
set the
show.
scene for what an audience warm-up looks like?
For that show.
How
So
many hours are you entertaining for?
It was like 9 hours.
Yeah, 9 hours in between like the actual performers
Oh,
of The Voice.
the fat guy going up and crying because his dad doesn't believe that he can sing, and then he
And then in
sang a
between that,
song.
they're like, "Oh, we got a funny dude to come keep you entertained for 4 hours."
Pretty much, yeah. You're doing like half-hour chunks, and they're telling you to get the crowd revved up and everything. Anyway, it was fine. I didn't enjoy it, but whatever, good money.
Yeah.
But one of the judges on The Voice was Ricky Martin, and the Latino singer.
Yeah,
as I'm leaving. This woman comes up to me and she goes, because I was walking out the door, and she goes, no, Ricky's around there. And I went, okay, that's cool.
Ricky wanted to go, mate.
Oh, and that's the thing. She goes, aren't you Ricky's boy? And I've gone,
Ricky's
no,
boy.
I was the warm-up guy. She goes, you look like Ricky's boy. This is obviously like 15 years ago. I looked better. But she goes, I thought you were Ricky's boy. And she genuinely thought I was Ricky Martin's boyfriend.
Yeah,
and,
that's awesome. Take that.
I told my wife this.
I did not know that Ricky Martin and Moby dated, but fucking amazing.
He's got a thing for Aldi
Yeah.
Jason Statham.
Yeah, great.
I told my wife, and she was like, threesome?
Yeah, well, fucking shit. I mean, I don't think Ricky would be interested in her, to be
No,
honest.
he can use me as a condom.
Yeah, just fucking through you. You know,
Yeah.
you can be the medium. Your
I'll
wife
take-
fucks Ricky.
I'll take one for
That's
the team.
Amazing. All right, here's another one. Do you have a joke in your arsenal that you hate telling, but you feel like you're handcuffed into telling? Is that because I feel like a lot of comics do have a joke or two that they themselves quite hate and loathe after a while, you know?
You do get sick of them, but ultimately, I get to choose what I say. So I'm not.
They're
I
all
don't
fucking
feel-
bangers, aren't they?
They're all
Danny?
bang. No, well, if you get bored of them, you stop doing them for a while.
Yeah, fair enough. So,
Why? Do you
not the answer you gave me 30 seconds
Oh,
ago.
do you want me to give the real answer?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'll get. Just once I'm. Okay. Edit. Just ones I'm sick of. I've got this one joke that I wrote when my wife was pregnant, and then I was able to change it into when we had a little baby. My son's 10 now,
Yeah, and
I'm
still
still doing it.
My wife's pregnant, and Jesus, it's tough.
Oh, no, I just go, and I remember when he was a kid, but yeah.
After you did the throwback.
Yeah, if I'm still doing that and he's legally allowed in the clubs.
There are a few little tricks that we can use, you know what I mean? Like the throwback, like if you're talking about something old, you're like, oh, I remember, you reminisce into the bit, you know. If you want to say something racist, a great way is just put it in a friend's mouth.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I've got this really racist friend, and he was like, blacks are the... You know what I mean? I didn't say it. It was my friend. He was racist. I don't condone this either, you
I
know?
can't believe he would say that. I love a straw man bit as well,
Yeah.
where someone has won an argument against someone who's not in the room.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And that guy said to me, so I said, bah!
Killing it.
None of
you
that
know?
happened.
Yeah, fuck yes. All right, how about... have you ever thought about life after comedy? Do you have any plans, you know, or do you want to?
No,
or do you want to do this your whole life? Like, when do you want to retire? You know, is what I'm getting.
I'd love to retire now, but that's the thing. I don't do this. Like, this isn't a financially,
Really
rewarding.
is. Really
I do it
is.
because I have to. Like,
Yeah.
I was talking to Ed Cavalier, Clang, and I was like, why don't you do stand-up? You're really funny. He goes, I don't have to do it, so I don't. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I have to do this. If I don't do a gig for a week, I just start getting really opinionated about random things. My wife will even notice. I'll just be
you
there
start
going,
protesting.
What is with bananas? Like, why do they sell them when they're so yellow and you have to wait until they're good enough to eat?
Here we go.
It's just
Yellow
terrible.
things aren't good, according to Danny McGinlay. Thank you again for your slight racism. Just throw it in there. You know.
I have discovered, though, that the best thing to argue with people about is food, because no one's right, no one's wrong, but you can get heated.
Right.
What's
So
your favourite Arnott's shape?
Pizza, obviously.
You're an idiot. It's
You're a
nacho
fucking
cheese.
moron. Nacho
no,
cheese.
Pizza is
Get
so.
the fuck out of here,
Oh,
sir.
mate, you
Everything
don't know.
you've said,
you have not tried
You
it.
are a fucking moron.
I bet you've
Okay.
looked at it and gone, no, I'm stuck in my ways
No,
because
you've
you're a
actually
Tory.
You sucked me in because I'm genuinely angry about this now. Nacho
Good fun,
cheese,
isn't it?
you fucking spaz.
See?
All right.
Mate, it's great.
Does spaz still fly?
No, it doesn't.
It does.
But
Right.
I did a bit of talkback radio, and that's all I argued with people about was food.
Food. Give me
Yeah.
another one.
Okay, so I got a call from the head. So this is 3AW in Melbourne, which is right-wing race station. I didn't want to talk about politics or
Yeah.
anything. So they put me on as a trial. It was in between Christmas and New Year's, just for an hour. I went on.
The hot time.
And what you say hot? I was like, notice hot cross buns are out in the supermarket. What do we think of that? Give us a call. And people are ringing and going, oh, it's outrageous. You can't have hot cross buns. We just finished Christmas. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. What do you think? What do you think? And then 15
I don't
minutes
think
into
people
that.
are angry at hot cross buns. I think they're more angry about about the timing of them.
Absolutely,
coming out,
that's
you
all it
know what
was.
I mean?
But then about 15 minutes into the calls, I go, absolutely right. They should be available all year round. More people rang, outraged at that. And then I got a call from the boss going, well done, mate. You really got them fired up.
Fuck yeah. It would be, man, I mean,
What's your favourite twisty?
I'm not a fan of twisties.
What
in general.
is wrong with you? As a human, how does your mouth exist?
Oh, you just like shitty cheese flavour, dehydrated cheese
No, I like
flavours.
the chicken one.
Asians are fucking widely lactose intolerant, you fuck. So how dare you for coming at me for not enjoying a cheese product, you piece of shit. Right?
See, it's fun.
No, it's not fun. I feel attacked. Anyway, we're gonna do some rapid fire questions and wrap this up. So we want short answers, one word if possible.
Let's do
one
it.
sentence maximum.
Okay.
Let's bust this out. Name one quality you think that a comedian needs to succeed.
Empathy.
Empathy.
Yes, you need to feel what the audience
All right,
wants
that's a
from
good
you.
one. That's a great one. All right. Favorite comic you've worked with it can be in Australia or abroad, doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. As a comedian or as a person?
Either or. Just you
Um,
don't understand rapid fire, do you, Danny?
Ross Noble. He's
Ross Noble.
amazing.
Fuck yes. Worst comic that you've ever worked with?
I've worked with Mark Maron twice,
Yeah.
and he is a miserable bastard.
Really? Okay. Pause the rapid
Oh,
fire
you know
segment. No. We'll
No, it's
continue.
fine. I'm
Mark
happy to-
Maron, that's great.
I would love to go on his podcast, Mark. If you're watching this, I'm amazed, but I've met you twice, and you have given me donuts both times, so you're not fun to hang out with.
so
in the
he was
green
just
room.
his interaction with you.
Yeah,
Was he
totally.
open to other people?
No,
Oh,
he
fair
was
enough.
a little like lemon-faced angry man in the corner.
Yeah, fair. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But then I
very
listen to his
on-brand,
pod, and he's happy
you know?
to chat, and I'm like, cool, man, let's chat. Nah,
Yeah,
not
he's paid
interested.
to be there, mate. It's different.
I'll
you know?
chuck you a $5.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's going to do it. How many years do you think someone should do comedy before they should call it quits? Like, I'm talking about someone bad. Like, how many times do you reckon they should give it a shot?
4 years, standard apprenticeship.
24 years?
24 years. Tonight's my final night.
4 years, right? 4 years if you're shit. Okay.
Yep.
And first or latest movie that you cried at?
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Bill and Ted's Excellent. That's a fucking
My son
random
had just been born,
one. Right.
and you get more emotional once you have kids. And I was watching it at 2 a.m, feeding him. It came on Foxtel. That's how long ago it was. And you know,
I can tell how old you are because you fucking love talking in this rapid fire segment.
Damn.
You're like a fucking old
pause
man
for a
with a
sec.
war story. Jesus Christ.
All right, fine. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Ladies and gents, that's been Talking with a Straight White Man. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week.